All right, everybody, welcome to a special edition of Hispano Backstage, our podcast. As you can tell, we are not in the Hispano Chamber of Commerce. We are actually at the Lowrider Super Show with the one and only Lorenzo House, brother.
My brother,
Thank you so much for having me.
No,
Lorenzo
I appreciate
Otero.
you.
This is your baby. Tell us where we're at.
Actually, this is our baby. Brother Joe Romero, Artemis Promotions. We've been throwing the show now for 15 years. Started off with the conversation, Brother Joe had a dream, and we were able to build this to a spot that everybody in the country wants to be at.
Yeah, and this is a special part of our culture here in Albuquerque. Now, everybody knows, some people might think, you know, like the LAs, the Californias are where it's at, but I know you and I sit on some committees together. Tell them a little bit about why New Mexico is such a special place.
New Mexico it's beautiful. It's enriched in tradition, culture, the people, the heritage, the way that we are as a whole, as a cultura. We band together and make things happen. We have the tendency to unite and be here with one another, and we might fight amongst each other every now and then, but you know what? Occasionally, not very often, but when it does, nobody else can. We have each other's back here.
So now the lowrider culture in Albuquerque, we have Route 66. Tell us a little bit how that ties together.
Well, Route 66, Albuquerque has the longest stretch of Rule 66 in any part of the country. So we get a cruise up and down Central Avenue, the traditions. It's been part of the car community since the very, very beginning.
Well, now that we're here and we have the Super Show here behind us, which is, if you guys have not been, we'll talk a little bit about that here in a little bit. But let's go back to a young House. What does Mini House? How did you start in this culture? So
I was born and raised in this culture. Born and raised in Barelas, right here in downtown Albuquerque. Born and raised from the time I was a little kid. I, had a lowrider bike. Cruising up and down the street, just enjoying each other's company. And back then, we had some of the older guys. He had a 66 Impala. It's one of the craziest stories ever. I was a kid, and all the older guys always loved me and took care of me. I always took care of them. I remember getting in the car and feeling the hydraulics, going down the road. And we didn't have to go very far because Barelas is right here. But back then, we cruised San Gabriel Park, and we cruised old school Tingley Beach.
On a Sunday afternoon?
Oh, man.
You know it.
Woo!
Let's go.
So going up and down, we'd go to Tingley Beach and drive up. And it was the way it would work is you would go from Tingley Beach, you would go into San Gabriel Park, go around, people would be out there barbecuing, laughing, having a good time. It was just a cultura second to none. Every different neighborhood, every different barrio, everybody together, enjoying each other's company, having a blast. Music, tierra, war, malo, just coming through the speakers. Oh man, Santana, I get chills, literally.
Hey, I get chills when you talk about it too, because that's how I grew up as well.
Oh, bro, it's beautiful. This cultura is this Burque cultura, this New Mexico cultura is beautiful.
When did you find yourself embedded in the culture? When did you decide, hey, listen, this is something that I want to carry on for generations? Because as you know, first of all, it's an honor to sit with you in this culture, bro. Everybody knows you in this, but when did you become the face of it? When did you say, I'm going to help carry this on for future generations?
Well, brother, and I appreciate the compliment, but we have a motto amongst each other. It's one team, one dream. We all work together. We all come together. We're community, and we're gente. And one of the biggest sayings I've always said is there's no jefes in lowriding, just respect. And we all respect one another. We love one another. The minute that I discovered that I wanted to be a lowrider for life, I was a kid. My mom took me to a concert. Well, it wasn't even a concert, it was a car show. And I remember walking in this place and looking around and seeing the cars, the people. Back then they had bell bottoms, bro.
Yeah, it was a wide lane, yeah.
It was just crazy. There was 2 stages set up on both sides. And I'm getting chills again. I remember I remember looking, the whole crowd turned, and this stage lit up, and you know, you see the band coming out. It's unreal. So this song comes out, the whole band turns, and then all of a sudden, suavecito, and you turn around, the whole crowd turned the opposite way, stage lights up, and you got Malo and Tierra together on both sides, and it was just, I knew right there and then I was in love.
That was where you were going to carry that passion.
I was in love for life.
Do you have I don't know this answer, do you have a favorite car?
My favorite car in the whole entire world is, I would have to say...
Hey, we had Mr. Garcia just now. He was trying to give us some burritos. Like, we could probably shout out Mr. Garcia.
Mr. Garcia.
Mr. Garcia, come here.
Want to talk about...
Hey, we're on a podcast right now, and I was like, I'm not afraid to shout you out. Let's go. Say hi to the camera.
Hey, have fun.
That's Mr. Garcia right there.
You guys all know, you want to talk about traditions, New Mexico. It doesn't get any more traditional, no more New Mexican than the Garcia family. They've been doing this for years and years. I remember being a little kid going into these restaurants and enjoying and still eating the food. And of course, he brought us some burritos.
Hey, Mr. Garcia, you don't have a mic, but I'm going to let me give you this mic. Give a plug to Garcia's. I just hold it up to you right there.
I just brought them like 15 Carnival burritos from today with cheese, and yesterday, and all the guys that work over here, and they're being nice.
Family.
We're family.
They're family, but they all eat at Garcia's anyway. And I appreciate your business. I'm not trying to.
Hispano Chambers always loves you.
Hispano Chambers always loves us. I have a car in here, and it's a lot of work, but this is really cool show. You should really come out and see it. It's really worth every penny that you spend. It's something spectacular. So come on out.
We don't mind Mr. Garcia's crashing our podcast.
It's almost like going to Garcia's kitchen. Something always spectacular when you go in there and eat. It's panza llena, corazón contento.
There it is.
Hey.
Menudo para los crudos.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. It's an honor. Thank you so much for crashing our podcast. I appreciate it. Hey, you never know what's going to happen. We just got crashed out by a legend here in town. And not to take away from your story, because, man, I'll tell you what you're doing is incredible.
That's part of the tradition here. It's the food is a huge part of the cultura here.
True.
Huge. Like I said, born and raised in Barelas. We used to go to Barelas, and then of course, when I was a little kid, every Sunday morning we would go to church. We'd go to Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Barelas, and my grandma and my grandpa would take me to Lindy's every Sunday morning. We'd go to Lindy's. Oh man,
rest in peace.
I was like a piece of my heart being torn out.
Yeah. You did some work in Lindy's.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I remember I did refrigeration there, and I remember going in there to fix some refrigeration, and I remember going into the second floor, and I'm a big boy, bro. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm not 120 pounds, closer to 5.
He's good,
give or take. But
the floor was was
man,
it a sketch?
I went right through it.
Oh, man.
And I just remember thinking, I'm dead.
Hey, rest in peace, Lindy's. We got nothing but love for you, though. You were such a big part of our community for such a long time.
Everybody's community, and you know what? It's a big staple here in Albuquerque. So we're definitely going to miss you, and we love you, Lindy's, and you'll never ever be forgotten.
Yeah, well said. I'm glad you mentioned that. Right before we had Mr. Garcia, I was going to ask you, because I don't even know this. What is your favorite car? So all time.
That's kind of
all time. Give it to us.
I guess a catch-22. So the favorite car that we've ever built was my dually. It's a 1994 and a half Chevy dually. We make that thing do what you're not supposed to make a dually. A dually was moved to haul, to pull. It was been in my family for years. Used to use it in the ranch, and now I got that thing doing front, back, side to side.
Does it compete? Is it going to be a part?
I didn't bring it this year.
Okay, all right.
Because I want to redo it completely.
Okay.
So we're going to redo it over to Steve from S&B Automotive.
Okay.
He's my guy.
Yeah, well, if there's any other shout-outs on this that we can give some love to, man.
Most definitely. Artemis Promotions, brother Joe Romero, they own All Pro Towing.
Yep.
Steve and Vicky Garcia, family. This is all family. They own S&B Automotive, custom work. Anything from hydraulics to paint to everything.
Now, we always ask our guests this. This is maybe a little off subject, so I will come back to it.
Yes, sir.
What was your first job? Do you remember your first job?
The first job was working for Joe's Mobile Car Wash.
So you've always been involved with cars.
Joe's Mobile Car Wash. I was like,
was it here in Barrelas? Yeah.
It was in Barelas. He was my next door neighbor. I'm actually his daughter was my.
Okay. All right. Okay.
My friend.
Hey. Okay. All right.
But Joe's Mobile Car Wash, we used to go into all the dealerships. He used to charge like $2 a car. And I remember they would go through with this power washer and wipe, and I would just go through, wipe them down. That was my very, very first one.
That's very cool. Okay, we always like to ask what our guest's first job was, you know?
But my second job was my favorite.
What was it?
Quarters.
Barbecue?
Barbecue.
You still got that skill? I've never had your...
Brother, I am a madman. I'll have to have you over.
Hey, let's make that happen. Hispano Chamber, let's make that happen.
Let's do this all barbecue for all of you. We'll throw it down. We'll get some good food.
Let's go.
Some good music. We'll get some lowriders in there, and we'll do it Hispano style.
Let's go. This is why I wanted this man on this podcast. He brings in the culture. He brings in the commerce. All right, so now let's catch a little bit up. Here at the Hispano Chamber, we have the Convention and Tourism Department. We actually sponsor this event with the Hispano Chamber.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your sponsors and how they help you.
So our sponsors take care of us. We take care of them with the Hispano. So the one thing that we take a lot of pride in with the Albuquerque show, the Albuquerque Super Show, we were able to showcase our culture, our music, our food, our family, our cars. But not only that, we get to host people from all over the country. And not just the country, all over the world. We've had people here from Japan, South America. We've had people here from all over the place. And they love it here because they love our hospitality. They love our food. They love our people. And we love them. We appreciate them. So we turn around and we go to their shows and we go out there and we show them love and we bring that New Mexico culture to them.
Yeah, you do. And we talk about this all the time. We sit on a committee for the Route 66 Visitor Center. And I know it's very important to you to make sure that West Central kept the culture a part of that.
Oh, man.
And you did a really good job of that. Can you tell us a little bit about Route 66 and how the Visitor Center and how you managed to keep lowriders a part of that?
So with the Route 66 Visitor Center, thank you to shout outs to Clarissa Peña, the West Central Community Development Group. They fought for 30 years to build that thing. And when they built that, it was with community in mind, with culture in mind, with understanding what Westsiders need. Because if you look at the West Side is all the workers, the hard workers, and we have to go to the East Side, we have to go to the South Side, we have to go to the North Side to get anything that we needed. And the West Central Community Development Group fought to get something in the West Side to show off our culture and how deeply enriched we are.
I learned a lot of that from you sitting at a table with you about your passion and how you fight for the things that you grew up in a community, you wanted to make sure that it stayed here. You wanted to make sure that it reflected the people that live there. And for those people that don't know you, which I would find really hard to believe, how much you fight for your community.
I love
and
my
fighting
community.
Sometimes is not just with your fists, sometimes it's with showing up and being present in things, committees. How many different boards, committees do you sit on?
I'm the president of my neighborhood association. I'm the president of SWAN, which is the Southwest Alliance of Neighbors. It's 18 neighborhood associations altogether from Barelas. Roughly, I'm going to say about 13 boards.
So what I love about him, and this is what I love about our podcast and what I love about the Hispano Chamber, we have the opportunity to celebrate people in this community that don't just talk. They don't just say things. They don't just say, I want to be a part of. But one of the things that I love about you and one of the things that I admire about you is that you're boots on the ground. You don't just say things, you do things. And you go out in the community and you fight for what you believe in.
Absolutely.
What's one of the biggest wins that you feel like you've had in your time in the community?
I think as a team, and I can't take credit for everything because that's not even, I'm just a part of a team that are making things happen. There's not an individual in the world that has that much power, and it's not even about that for us. For us as a unit, as a family, as a team, there's power in numbers. And as a community, as a raza, as a gente, we can make change. We just have to jump in head first. We've been blessed to have a bunch of community leaders that have fought for our rights. We continue to fight for our rights for everything. We've been blessed to be able to do things here in Albuquerque that go all over the country. We were able to repeal the cruising ordinance. It started here. And a lot of people don't realize
Talk about that, man.
Back in the day, it was a little hard. We couldn't cruise. We couldn't go back and forth. We couldn't do a bunch of stuff. And a lot of that was basically because the laws were set in place so that we couldn't go past twice. There was a couple of things that was, but with the Counselor Carissa Peña gave us she taught us a way to fight. And the way to fight is to change laws, to do things. So we stood up and we held our ground. We were able to change the cruising ordinance, which now gives us the right to cruise wherever we want.
Yeah, that's
and
a big deal.
Not just us, but the whole community, the lowriders, the hot rods, anybody who wants to cruise, to be able to take your family out and enjoy. I mean, everybody has that freedom, and so you fight for what you need, and together, like we say, it's one team, one dream. It's about coming together as a community to make things happen.
Let's bring this full circle now.
Yes.
Let's talk about this show this weekend. Now, this will air next week, so the show will have already happened. But for those people who maybe missed it or did show up, talk about how impactful this show is.
The 2026 Albuquerque Super Show, we've been doing this for 15 years. And this 15 years has been some of the best 15 years. Brother, I'm living a dream that most people only dream about. I'm living my dream, being able to be here with our gente and our people and be able to showcase our cultura, our culture, our music, our life. And we get to show the world exactly what Albuquerque, what New Mexico in general is all about. People love coming here. If you look behind us and you see all the cars, the people, there's people here from all over the country. We got family here from Texas, from California, from Arizona, from every part. We got people here from Kansas, Chicago. There's people here from everywhere. And this show, we get to showcase New Mexico. Our music lineup is second to none. We have legendary musicians like the Blue Ventures. We have 45. We have Romello and the Vibe. We got a whole set of genre that we here in Albuquerque, we try to showcase our New Mexico people so that instead of us bringing somebody from somewhere else, we showcase our people so that our people can go out there.
Yep.
So that they can do this, that they can love. And I think that's what it's all about here. So this show is second to none. There's people here from all over the world. Right now we have 13 world champions under one roof.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Never been done.
Nobody talks about that. Please, if you could just focus on that for a second.
Okay.
The champions. Talk about that.
So you have world champions. There's a Boulevard Bully. Boulevard Bully, 5-time world champion. He's here. He loves Albuquerque. He loves coming here. Scandalac. There's 13 cars here that are from all over the world that are just world champions.
And not everybody knows that.
No.
Nobody even knows about the costs that these collectors, these builders go into it. Some of these cars, I mean, when you think of an expensive car, you think of Lamborghini, you think of we get into the 250,000.
Brother, Lamborghini is like going to it's like going to McDonald's instead of going to somewhere
I knew you were gonna
else.
say that.
I don't mean no disrespect. There's $500,000 cars in here. There's $1 million cars in here. There's a car there from Ray Carnales out of San Angelo, Texas. He's here. Man, he's got $1 million in his car.
I mean, you see it too. If you come down here and you get a chance to walk this out, you can see the detail, the amount of how precise they are with their detailing, and all the little details that are in these cars are amazing, man.
Oh yeah.
So if you get an opportunity to come down here, House, what do you do here? You're emceeing, right?
So I'm an MC. I'm part of the team. We got we take care of everything here, but I get to be a part of a team that puts together the best show in the entire Southwest.
I know you're humble enough have to always shout out your team, and as rightfully so. There's a lot of people that go into making this show happen. But I think if we were to ask every single one of those what you mean to this show, it means a lot. And that's why we wanted to have a podcast with you. We wanted to highlight what you do into this community. You give so much to our community, to our culture that's sitting right behind us. We're so grateful for you, man. Is there any other shout outs you want to give?
My daughter, Michaela, my world, my family, daughter's in law school. She's right there. She's here with us. She's part of the team too. I want to shout out the whole Artemis Promotions, my brother Joe Romero, everybody here that makes this possible. We're a team, and it's on a straight up humble. It's emotional, only because we fought so hard for so long, and now we get to live our dream. We get to showcase New Mexico, we get to showcase our culture, and we get to be a part of the best team in the entire Southwest.
And that's why I want y'all to see him. The Hispano Chamber, we're not just a commerce, we're a commerce community and culture. And so we want to highlight all of those things. Yes, the Super Show brings in money from a convention and tourism. We bring heads and beds. But if it wasn't for people like House here, it wouldn't be successul. So I just want to say thank you, brother, for your time.
Shout out to the Hispano Chamber of Commerce for not just this, but for everything that you guys do in the entire community. You guys help kids. You guys do so much for the entire community that people don't even get to see. They don't see the behind the scenes. They don't see what you guys do. They don't understand that just like us, you guys are part of our team too. And together, with the Hispano, with our people, with our gente, with all of our sponsors, we can make things like this work. We can blow these things up so that everybody in the entire world wants to come to Albuquerque, New Mexico, just to see what it is that we do here, and to be proud of being a proud Burqueño, Nuevo Mexicano, but being a proud person, a proud Chicano, and just being a part of a team.
Man, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate everything you do, and thank you for always having my back, bro.
Always. I always got your back.
Just so you know, sometimes when we're in those board meetings, it gets a little different, but I know that you always have my back. So
I got him because I love what he stands for, and I love that he stands with us. So thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
One team, one dream, always.
Let's go, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.